Hello everyone and welcome to JoJo's Brick Time. Warning, this build contains an explosion of colour. These are the 4 bedroom sets that we have so far for the friends, and I have been asked to try and make an apartment for them. I've just borrowed these 2 sets from my kids because I've already destroyed mine, and I just wanted to show you. It is not easy to make this look good when you stack the bedrooms on top of one another to make them look like an apartment. So I had to sit and think of something, and I saw this set that I had. I kept staring at it and I went, this is going to look good for the apartment builds because it's already got most of the colours that are part of these bedroom sets. And this build already kind of fits in with the main street already, so I thought this will be a good starting point to make my apartment building. Also, I thought Leo's room was the perfect apartment style build already, with the little balcony there at the front and the size of it. So I thought this is going to be quite easy to modify and to modify the rest of the rooms. I hope I can give you some ideas and inspiration for your build. Let's take a look. Alrighty, so this is what I've come up with, and it's going to be like a share house style apartment for the bedrooms. I liked those big windows that came with that original set. I used the snot bricks here to add plates and dots tiles to add extra detail around the door. I also did the masonry brick along the bottom because I wanted it to look sort of like that beach house set because I really liked the look of that. And over here I added this plant sticker because the panel just looked really plain and empty without it. Tiled the front, used up parts from the other little sets that I had. And this is 16 deep. So this is how it looks like from this side. I also wanted to add some green grass at the front for obviously more colour because this is the colour explosion build. This is what it looks like on this side. So quite easy to build. You can build it with the parts you already may have. Adding extra detail here with lots of pot plants and flowers growing. This came from the new hair salon this year, so I used that up there, and then I made another one for the other side, but I had to use a different clip because I didn't have another one of those other ones. And then some light fittings near the front door, and here's another little plant I made with the little stalky flower stem parts, and you just fill it out with flowers. This came from that little set with Aliya before, the little dog, and I thought I'll pop that in here and it will hide the rubbish bin. Obviously I have to add a poop because all the friends sets have poop, and we've got the little lost puppy dog sign here with the black street lamp. I love straight trees, so I built this one pretty much out of all Technic parts. I'm not very good at building out of Technic, but I've managed to build this so it looks like it's got bendable arms on the tree, and added lots of leaves and flowers for colour. Oh, I love the look of that tree. The pink flowers just make the tree pop. Got to add Aliya's bike in, and Ollie has come to visit. He's parked his scooter over here. I'll just remove the tree for now because I don't want it being knocked over. So we're going to take a look inside now. I thought the best way to tackle this apartment building was to make it like a share house with a little living room and a kitchenette there. This area is to support the floors upstairs. And then I made a little bathroom as well. Got the sticker from the main street because I had lots of those, and then just tiled the bathroom. This build is a modular style, so I have tiled the top so you can move the bedrooms around to however you like. Now I'm going to fit out the living room with some furniture, and this came from the downtown stores. I just made it a lot bigger. Added a horsey magazine there for Aliya. So that's how that looks like there in the little hallway. and then used the couch from the downtown store as well, and I made another one with the parts that I had on hand. I thought this looked really cool in this build. A little lamp, so that's going to go on the corner. And then I used Aliya's projector screen and then just made a little stand for it and popped the little game controllers on there. Almost done. I just need to hang up the projector. So this came in Aliya's room and I've just popped it on a little clip, and I'm going to clip it in underneath the tile there. So that is the living area done. Now I'm going to do the little kitchenette area. We need a tiny little sink, an oven because Leo has been cooking up some cakes, more bench space here with a pineapple, and we're going to have the oven from Leo's room. So this is going to fit perfect down here. I can get it in, there we go, and hang up his little chef's hat. These came from the downtown stores as well. Thought they'll look pretty cool here. And pop some cups in. That's the kitchenette done. Now let's do the bathroom. Need double sinks because there is too many people in this house. Well, 4, but you know, we get visitors. Need a toilet, and there's a little shower. So this is downstairs done. I'm pretty happy with how that downstairs area turned out, and the front. Now we got to do Leo's room. Leo's room, I've kept the same colour scheme going because I liked it, but just changed it up a little bit. I love the sliding doors and the balcony. Now I added these 2 windows here because Churro loves sitting on there on the window ledge. Added this little hanging basket with a clip here. We had a brick with a hole in it, so I thought that was good use of that. This is what it looks like on this side. So I've basically made this whole room orange. I'll just show you underneath. I kept it the same as the original. This was the starting point for pretty much all the rooms, so you can follow the instructions on that. Now his room, I wanted to fit it out with as much stuff from his room as I could. Loved the bunk beds, just added a little TV there underneath. I made a little side table, I guess, to pop the lamp on there. A little comfy like beanbag chair. I loved the surfboard hanging up. He's got his little selfie ring in there. I added the lamp in here because that had the hole in it, that brick, so made use of that on the inside and outside. I really wanted to add Churro's like Grumpy Cat's cat stand in there. Also, Leo likes diving, so I had one of those sticker picture things, so I hung that up on the wall. Thought that was perfect. Now we're going to pop Churro here on the window ledge because he likes sitting there and looking outside. Pop the flippers in. I think Leo likes this room a little bit better now, especially having that beanbag chair in there. Okay, so that's what it looks like at the front, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I am going to stick it on top now. So that fits on there perfectly, and you can move it around from side to side. Okay, let's check out the next room. Liann's room. Now I really liked the colours of Liann's room, and I wanted to add in a balcony, and I had these blue windows, so they turned out perfect. Now this section, her little window seat, I had to put in. I liked that. I liked the look of it, so that went in, and that's how that looks like there. And we'll just take a look how this wall looks like on this side. So we'll just have a look underneath here how I managed to work out her window seat, because that needed to be in her room. I really liked that, and it took me a while to work out how far I wanted it to stick out, but this is what I came up with to fit as much as I could in her room. All of her paints needed to be in there. Little Popcorn's house had to be in there, her paints. So I tried fitting in as much as I could, so I hung up a painting on the wall. We have Autumn's painting here on the easel still. Little Popcorn sitting on the window seat. And her bed I popped on this side, and I kept all that the same. I really love that space-saving bed, just adds more room to the room, I guess, yeah. Her skateboard will have to be on the balcony. So we're going to stick Liann in here, and Autumn is still going to do some drawing. Let's pop this on top. That fits on nicely next to Leo's room there, or you can move it around if you like. Now Nova's room. I love the colour palette of Nova's room. I had to keep that big window in. I loved that. Sliding doors. I had these spare black windows, and she needed the balcony. All of them will have the balcony. Aqua walls, and I did navy blue on top just to add extra contrasting detail, but then use the navy blue on the side walls because I wanted to use up as many of the bricks from the set as I could. And her room looks great when it's dark also. I had to use that panel there with little Pickles photo. I had to amend her desk a little bit, make it a bit smaller, but needed to fit in her little fridge there and all her computer stuff. The elves poster had to be there, as well as that panel above her bed with the lightning bolt rod. I made a little chest of drawers there for the skull, and the bed still lifts up. Also wanted to make sure that gaming chair fitted in her room, but I could not fit that ramp in for Pickle. I might have to put in a little ramp for him. But he's so cute, he's on her bed, she is happy. Her room is a teensy-wincy bit smaller, but it fits everything in, and Zach's come to help her play some games, and no, I'm going to have to stick her over here so she doesn't fall off while we put her room on top. Which side? I think I'll go this side so the balconies can be a little bit uneven. That looks pretty good. Now, Aliya's room. I felt Aliya's room lacked a little bit of colour, so I added the magenta windows and magenta bricks in just to give it that prettiness. I had to use those windows as I liked those. Added vines and lots of plants in. She loves plants. And these were from the waffle store, those doors. So they're perfect for her cottagecore style bedroom. This is what it looks like on this side, the wall. Aliya's room was the hardest to do because I didn't like how it looked like from the front. The inside was great, and that's why I tried fitting in as much as I could from it. Especially her bed. That trundle bed had to be in there, and that takes up a lot of room. I loved her desk area, so I kept that pretty much the same, just added extra plants there at the top, but I love that side bit with the trophy. Her little window seat didn't fit very well, but I managed to fit it in by the end of the bed there, and the dog's bone's blocking. Hang on, I'll move the dog's bone there. Now with the trundle bed, I had to remove that wheel stopper they had, because it just did not look good from the front. So hopefully the bed doesn't roll away over the side. Added in the picture there of everyone. I thought I'd hang that up, and I loved the bookshelf there by the bed. It was really hard trying to fit in her little chair, her table, and her projector screen, but I managed to use up the projector screen, which I was happy about, and that bone keeps flying. Alright, and she needs a vine here at the front too. I thought just add extra greenery. Move that bone. Let's pop it on, and look at that. That looks really cool, and I love that you can move it all around so you can reconfigure the bedrooms to however you want. So I'll pop Aliya's down here. Leo can go on this side now. Liann, and look at that, Nova's room, and the balconies all look staggered nicely as well. Let's do the rooftop. Now I thought we needed a rooftop garden for this build and added extra details to the front of it with the snot bricks also. I had a few teal plates left over and I thought that colour scheme will go great up here. Tie it all in, use the dots tiles for extra colour there. I just needed to use up those dots tiles. Now I added some grass in also and a tap. Looks like Heart Lake City has a plumbing problem. Leo's little soccer net I wanted to include because that wouldn't fit in his bedroom. Little veggie garden with lettuces, broccoli and a little bee. Those lettuces are from my Woolworths farm, by the way. And my ping pong table, I actually made a short on that on how to build it and I need to work out where to put it. Let's pop the little rackets in and now a little comfy chair. Now I built those same design from the, what was it called? The Friendship boat. So these armchairs are from that also. I just changed the colour, made a little table here for some drinks and the hot dog. I'll just stick this popcorn over here too for some snacks. Loaded the top up with some flowers and we need some trees. I've got a lemon tree there and just this other tree that I thought I'd add with the string of party lights because we're going to have some fun on this rooftop deck. Let's pop this roof on and it fits perfect. Loving the look of this. Pop this tree in and I wasn't joking about the colour explosion. Ollie's coming for a visit and Ali's decided to have a pajama day on her bike. The girls are watching an elves movie on the projector screen. Leo has decided to do some baking for his YouTube channel. Everyone's gone back to their rooms to relax a little. And now the gang is having some fun on the rooftop deck. The Lego Friends Friendship Custom Apartments build. I hope I have given you some ideas on how to tie all your bedrooms together. I had all of mine sitting in boxes and I thought, nah, I need to build something to keep them all together and to fit my main street. And then a few of you kept asking, can you please do something with the bedrooms? So this is the idea I came up with. And I hope it has inspired you to do something with your rooms. So everyone, get your bricks out, get building and get creative.